Okay, today we're going to take a look at how fast the Surface 3 charges. This is just simple 3 version, not the Pro. And in order to do that, we have a drop USB tester. And we have it in output 2 that is the faster charging port. So first up, we have the original Surface charging AC adapter. We have an Apple iPad adapter. This is a 10-watt version. We have just an iPhone adapter. We have the Note 4's adaptive sync charging. We have here a Dell 10-watt charger. 10 watts on there. We have a simple LG travel charger, very small. Also, a Samsung charger, also very small. And we have a little Chinese knockoff. Also have the Nexus 4 power adapter. We also have a few battery banks to test out to see if those charge any faster. This is a 10,400 milliamp hour P100. And on this side we've got a popular Anker 15,000 milliamp hour charger with 2 amp and 1 amp. We also have a IKEA charger which is rated at 2600 milliamp hours, so hopefully that one works pretty well. So let's get started. Right here we have the original charger, and we'll see what the Surface pulls. Surface is at 23% battery now, so it should be thirsty for juice. So the Surface stock is 5.11 volts and 2.32 amps that it can pull. Here's the iPad adapter, roughly the same, 2.31. iPhone adapter, not as good. Here's the Samsung Note 4 charger, high voltage but pulling 2.31 amps. Here's the Anker at the 2 amp port, pulling 2.34. That's pretty good. Here's the 1 amp port, only 1.12 amps being pulled on it. Here's a little Chinese knockoff adapter. It's pulling up to 0.6, but it looks like it's slowing down to 0.46 now. Here is the Dell 2.31. Here's the Nexus 4 adapter. It must have some weird pins in there because it's not pulling even close to the rated watts. Little Samsung charger, 0.64. And the other battery backup, 2 amp port, 2.31 amps being pulled. So what do we learn from all this? Well, what we learn is the Surface 3 stock adapter does not really provide any benefit over any of these other higher power chargers. What we see is that it is capable of pulling about 2.32 on any of these chargers, and I'm not sure if that's limited by the Surface or just the standard as high as USB chargers are supposed to put out power. I'd really like to test the Surface 3 dock because that charges over USB. It only connects in 2 places, the USB and the DisplayPort adapter. So I've heard that it can charge it much quicker in the dock, but I haven't seen any definitive numbers on that. So if I ever happen to come across that or end up getting a dock, I'll keep you updated. But rest assured, the takeaways from this are you can use lots of different adapters to charge your Surface 3 just as fast as you could with the stock charger. So that's one good thing, is you can just pick up an iPad adapter or any, basically any 2.1 amp adapter is going to be able to charge your Surface 3 as good as that stock adapter. So nothing really special about it, which would be nice if it was a little bit more quick charging, but micro USB, you kind of have to stick to the standards for the most part. But if you have an Anchor outputting battery pack, it seems to do a little better, but probably not enough to make much of a difference in the terms of charging. Also, the Surface 3, as it gets closer to being charged, will slow down the rate that it's pulling amps. So at some point, it's going to start trickle charging up around 80-90%. There's nothing you can really do about it anyways. So anyways, hope this has been useful to you. Keep watching my channel for more great videos. We'll do more Surface 3 videos, more ThinkPad videos, and subscribe, and we'll keep it going.